Today I have a very exciting video. I'm going to show you how to bring out the details on absolutely any piece of furniture. This technique I use is called dry brushing, and I'm going to show you how to do this on a desk that we're working on to sell. The desk was already black, but it was given another coat of chalk paint. If you're new to the channel, chalk paint is pretty much what I always use. Actually, I use it all the time. I don't use anything else, but I will place a link to chalk paint in the description below. I already did a small section when you weren't looking. I'm so sneaky. As you can see, the Drybrush technique brings out the detail and any other relief the furniture has on it. I also use it around the edges. If you have a piece of furniture that's fairly flat with no relief or design carved into it, running the brush along the edges of your piece will do wonders at adding character and interest. This is the other side of the desk that's not dry brushed yet, so let's get started. Dry brushing is just as it sounds. Your brush will have a small amount of paint on it. I'm using a light teal shade of chalk paint that I mixed myself.
Go me.
If your lid isn't chunky on the inside, it's easy to just run your brush lightly across the paint on the inner lid. You don't want to dip your paintbrush all the way into the paint, it will pick up way too much. Then you'll have to offload your brush onto a small piece of wood or cardboard. After you get a small amount of paint on your brush, offload the majority of it. For the item I'm dry brushing, wiping the brush off on the edges of the container is enough. For some projects and different looks, you have to offload almost all the paint onto cardboard or scrap wood prior to starting the dry brush. You then lightly drag the brush across the area you wish to dry brush. Repeat the area as many times as it takes to get the desired effect. Use the side of your brush to get some of the edges. If you want a nice clean line of paint on all the edges, use a foam brush. They keep their shape and don't have any bristles sticking out on the sides to get paint on unwanted areas. To get into small areas, use just the slanted part at the end of the foam brush and make sure you don't have too much paint on your brush. Now that I've dry brushed all around the design in the bottom, I'm going to use the foam brush to get all of the edges so they're nice and clean. Even if you just choose to only go around the edges with your dry brush, it still makes the furniture really pop. This drawer has an indented line that goes all around the knobs. I used a small artist brush to get the paint into the intended area, and then I used a damp paper towel to clean up around the edges. I'm getting all the edges of the drawers with my foam brush. I also traced the inside area where the drawers slide in. This is not necessary if your drawers overhang on the sides. I followed the same technique with all of the drawers. As you can see, I have completed all the edges, including the edges of the trim, such as the inside area of the desk where the chair would slide in. After the base coat of your item is completely painted, lightly sand with 250 to 400 grit sandpaper to get a really smooth finish. This part can be done prior to the dry brushing. The very last step is to apply at least 2 coats of your favorite sealer. I like polyacrylic and Mod Podge because they're water cleanup and inexpensive as compared to other sealers made especially for chalk paint. Use a blow dryer to assist both with the paint and clear coat drying quicker. Here is the final product, but we're not done yet. I wanted to thank you for watching, and if you got value out of this video, let me know by hitting the thumbs up button. My name is Angela, and I create weekly videos about creative living. Recently, I've been posting daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Besides sanding, there are other ways to get a smooth finish on your chalk paint. I've left a video on how to do that for you to watch next. In addition, I will also leave a furniture redesign playlist that is full of interesting and educational content. I'll see you in one of those chalk paint videos, and I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great day. Peace out.